competition where we're in the semifinals. And we're going to have our last kind of, I'll call it, iteration here to see if there should be anything that we check before we make our final presentation to the commander, which would be about 4:30, 4 to 5 when he comes in here. I would like to take this time to say how appreciative I am to the team of Clark Pinnacle and Tori Gallus, the architect that's been here to work on it. It's pretty amazing to me to watch this. I have not had to work till 10 or 11 o'clock at night, maybe later, but it's been amazing, and I think it's been a wonderful partnership. We have tried to be flexible, and so I think everybody knows that this thing is coming together in a way that's going to benefit Fort Belvoir immeasurably, and we are going to have.
All right. Thank you all for coming, not only this afternoon, but this whole week. For seeing a lot of you here every day, and we do appreciate that, all your feedback. The whole concept of the charette doesn't work without your feedback, without you guys being here, and we appreciate you spending some time with us. I'm just going to go through, well, actually, what we're going to
clubhouses, so we're there for you. You tell us what you want to do, we'll do it. But one of the key critical issues that Robbie and Bud and a lot of our people heard was teen programs. And so we need your help in telling us what you want us to do for your teenagers.
Bud, please stand. Neil, Beth, Julia, Teresa, Tyrod, Grayson, Jeremy, Darius, put it up again. And thank you.
Bringing us things, bringing us music, bringing us food, making sure we had everything we needed. And I don't think their job required that. They were just, they wanted to do it. And that was great.
In much discussion and trying to figure out what the exact right answer is. But the plan adjustments are being dealt with around endangered species above and below the ground, where a marina is, where a marina is not, the larger master planning process and the negotiation between the master plan for the entire post, where contaminated ground is, where wildlife corridors are, where steep slopes are, where braided streams are, where wetlands are, where the Army Museum goes, where Route 1 does, what the overpass is for Route 1, what happens to Woodlawn Plantation and the Friends Meeting House. These are all these are all part.
And one of the things that immediately became obvious in making the new plan is in working with the folks from PBS&J, the master planners for the post, some interesting possibilities, not the least of which was the possibility of creating a real town center in the South Post. And we'll see that in detail. One of the things that also came into play, and this was a true real-time charette, things changed almost every hour. For example, yesterday at sometime around 3 or 4 o'clock, we learned that there was another site potentially available for us. That was the Tompkins Basin site. Previously, that had been off the table. Now, that site is right in there. Wow, what a site. And, that's a whole other possibility. So these things were constantly in flux, finding a site for the RV parking if we use the land that might be there, working around the train shed, all that kind of, trying to accommodate, maybe 1 million things to track to the administrative areas. Crossing that potentially is a main street. We would imagine that main street to be lined with a kind of housing, perhaps bachelor's quarters above stores, perhaps there's even a family housing type above the shop, which John, I think, will show you in a few moments. That might really help to enliven that and make that into a fabulous place.
Coming together. One more interjection here that I think became more and more obvious to me is that, you know, the RC, and I think it's a puzzle that we're all going to have to work on. The RCI brings hundreds of millions of dollars worth of construction to this post. So there's a lot of clay, if you will, to provide homes and neighborhoods and buildings to Fort Belvoir. It's a very unique program because it is so large and it is going to have such a profound effect on the post.
Near where the train shed is, which is right here, the possibility for provides down to the edge, down to the Potomac River edge, and we've been talking with MWR folks about the possibility for a set of playing fields, baseball fields, whatever fields are necessary along the Potomac River edge, in the floodplain or near the floodplain. There may be some amenity buildings there as well. So really the whole post gets this fantastic riverfront opportunity, and the houses are kept up high with these incredibly long, distant views.
And the possibility of the attic coming to it. Next. This is the same house blown up a little bit so we could see the floor plan. It has a porch. Bruce, come on up here. This is Bruce Kennett. Where's that other mic? And incorporated one very large room instead of separating this into 2 rooms. I think for this house, it's absolutely fabulous.
Another thing we did previously, the patio was situated right behind the kitchen. There was a door going from the kitchen to the patio. We expanded the patio, put the door over here in the family room to get better access to the patio in case you're entertaining. You don't want your guests straight through the kitchen. We increased the kitchen cabinets. There's more linear feet of cabinetry now. Before there was no window here in this powder room. We added that window. We added storage at the den. This is the den here. We added a storage closet and increased the walk-in closet size in the master bedroom.
This is bedroom den. Yes, it's a bedroom den. It could be labeled whatever you want it to be labeled. So we thank you. We think this house got better. We really like this idea of the great room kind of thing. A note about patios and patio sizes. This is another one of those deals that's a dollar issue. It's being priced right now, and making patios appropriately sized for the house is the goal. The submission essentially had 10 by 14 patios in every house. We're going to try to get them increased and more appropriately sized for each house. Type house, it also is a house for grades E1 through E6. It is 1,517 square feet. Our gross square foot designation in all of the houses does not include the exterior storage or the garage. Exterior storage or the garage is in addition to that number. This house type does a lot of work for us. It operates as a single-family detached house, and it also operates as a duplex. Here you see it in a brick facade. Here you see it in a siding facade. And here you see it as a set of row houses, or townhouses. So that the idea of this type is, and being able to use it in several different ways will help us get a more variety and a wonderful look in the neighborhoods, as well as increase our overall density. Yes. The intake, there was a 10 by 10 bedroom in this plan that we blew away, that was too small. What did that say? Front doorway, front yard, this would be a townhouse coming with a backyard patio area, and we hope to achieve a 25-foot plus backyard in this direction. This house is 21 this way, exterior storage, 2-car garage, out next. The house itself has a entry foyer, living room, dining room. This house, by the way, is the one that is taped out here on the floor at full scale. This is our 1517, the smallest house in the offering, and I think it got, at least in the tape version, it got a very good reception. It has a small corridor here, powder room, guest closet, coming into the kitchen family room across the back of the house, which is 11.6 by 21 feet in combination, a peninsula island here, refrigerator, pantry, and then a laundry utility closet here, access to the backyard. Come upstairs. We had a 10 by 10 room here with a pair of closets. We wound up with a deeper storage closet here and made this 10 by 11.6, suffering the insult of one cranky wall, but we're going to go home and try to work that crank out of it. But in the end, even if we had to suffer with it, it still makes this room a lot better than a 10 by 10 room. This one's 11 by 10 with inches, 2 baths, interior storage, large linen closet, an 11.9 by 14.6 master, and a very nice large walk-in closet. Again, all of our houses have master bathrooms off of master bedrooms. Our 3-bedroom, 1,900 square foot house. This is 1,926 square feet. Again, these would be houses for E9 through E6. This is the, what did I say? I'm sorry. E1 through, that's my dyslexia, I apologize. E1 through E6, there's a 9 there somewhere, okay. And this would be a siding house in a Georgian style. Next, 12.4 by 12.0, and this room is 16.4 by 12.10. Very, very large room. This family room has a 2-story space in it. There's a volume. Come up, there's the den, the extra den on the front of the house. Utility closet here, half bath with a shower on the first floor.
Somehow we've ended up with an older version of this plan because there was changes made in this area and these closets.
Okay,
And
so
we did do that change.
okay, so we have to look at the version of it on the wall. The second floor, we come upstairs, and we have a pair of second bedrooms. This one 10.6 by 12.6, and this one 11 by 11. The whole bath, storage, linen, and a master of 12.4 by 16.3 with a master bath, double lab, and a walk-in closet. Thanks.
John?
Yes.
It's 6 o'clock, and I just want to give you a little
Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do then. I'm trying to figure out how we'll do it more quickly.
total math.
Okay. 4-bedroom, E1 to E6, 2,178. And intake. The 01, 03 duplex house We're showing these in duplexes and triplexes. This is the attached higher density version of this house. Is slightly over 2,000 square feet. Intake comments, site plans. This H type is a very popular type. It does have a detached garage. Go ahead. And its plan, you can see this is one of the older computer drawn plans because we had very, very few comments about it. Living dining room, kitchen, large family room, den, full bath on the first floor, and two-story family room in that back corner. Several of our plans have that feature. The bedrooms, secondary bedrooms, 12 by 12 plus, 10 by 13 plus, and the master is 12 by 15. This house is and before Cleve jumps out of his seat about this expensive facade, because it is expensive, we have ones that, mediate it. But if we are thinking about bringing some of the housing into the core of the base, the dignity of the architecture of the houses that come to the core need to be commensurate with the other more important buildings that are there. So this is that kind of move, if you will. In the front, again, to help our variety, but that shows the end elevation. Again, 0106. 0103, sorry. The end entrance house comes in, living on one side, dining to the other. Then up front, a utility room, full bath, kitchen, family room, backyard, great house. Do we have a second floor to that? Here we go. Going upstairs, this drawing is one of the other drawings that survived. These are the drawings that we didn't change. 3 bedrooms, 12, 7, 14, 12 by 12 here, 12 by 15, 7 for the master. Storage closets, walk-ins, closets, master bath, 2 bowls, wall bath, a lot of storage. Next. 0405, a 4-bedroom version, 2,485 square feet. As I mentioned before, the detailing of the houses get more refined as the grades go up. Intake, site, same format, house, the length, the garages. The plan itself, in this case, the center hall colonial, dining on one, living on the other side, large family room to the rear, kitchen, breakfast nook on this side, den, full bath on this, master suite with a pair of walk-in closets, elegant design details as you could possibly put on the facade. Go ahead. Intake. I'm sorry, this is really too blanched, but it basically has living, dining, large kitchen with breakfast nook, large family room, den, full bath, and then upstairs. And another unchanged plan with the master bath, bedroom suite on one side, 4 ample bedrooms on the other, with a whole bath, tons of closets and interior storage. The next to last type we have, and I think we're showing 1 or 2 here, Jeremy. We're showing both. Okay, this is our 2-bedroom den, 3-bedroom accessible. What we did in the accessible units is we selected the largest size, so these are all ranked. Get the same size. We will have a hierarchy of facades going up, but this floor plan is the same for all of this model. An easier flow. The den in this case here, plus the 4 bedrooms on the end of the house. The master with its suite. That might look like a nursery here, but it's really the walk-in closet. And since the walk-in closet needs to be wheelchair accessible, these rooms get fairly sizable. As I said before, every room in the house is wheelchair accessible. The NIC, this is the last type that I'm showing. This is the idea house. This is the one that doesn't fit into the program, but is generated primarily because we're trying to understand some things about what gets built and when. Essentially, this is a house that many private developments have been using in recent years. This is called a live-work house. This house essentially is very old-fashioned. You can come up to Kentlands, Maryland and see versions of this house that are a lot bigger than this house that are selling for $650,000 that my firm designed. This is a store. This is the place where the people live. This is a house here. This is a pair of them together. This would be a wonderful kind of building to use if one wanted to initiate Main Street right away. But you would have to find the 20 or 30 couples. These are really houses where kids are not so easily placed. They would be couples that would want to live over the store. The big hurdle for the RCI is, will RCI allow you to build a store? Those are not questions that I have answers for. But this house looks like this. Go. Oh, no, go back. No, where's the floor plan? The wrong one, okay. There's a retail shop on the first floor. There's a street in the back of the house where the residential entrance is. Come in alongside the garage. There's a backyard. There's a residential entrance that you go upstairs. In case the people that live there are doing the shop, you can connect both. Go ahead. Upstairs, you have a living room, dining room, kitchen, family room, and you come up to 3 bedrooms and 2 baths on the top floor. This can be 100% modified for all military requirements. You can't look too close at this, but this generally fulfills a 1,600 and 90 square foot housing program. I think it's something to think about. It's the only reason why we put it in. Cleve had an idea that this general philosophy might be something that you look into in your unaccompanied housing. It might be easier to get the fit, but it is a house type that brings the recreation of the core into a real possibility, I think, quicker.
I'll just make concluding remarks. One of them is that we have refreshments over in the corner over there, and everybody's welcome to that and to go on here. Again, I want to thank Cleve and the Clark Pinnacle team, Delia and John Forty and Neil and all the folks back there, and Chris. I think it's been magnificent, you know. This is going to be the flagship of the Army RCI program. Everybody and their brother is going to come out and look at this because they're close to the flagpole. They don't have to go TDY to come out here. And when they see it, they're all going to go, whoa. It's just going to knock them back on their heels. This is just wonderful. And it's going to just get even better. So that's great. And, you know, they're going to go in those houses. They're going to walk in and go, Jesus, old floors. And, I slipped that in. All right, any questions or comments? Anyone else want to comment? Sure.
Plenty of people around us wondering. Have a good weekend. So I figured it out. They vote. So I told them, I said, look, we'd be fine if you had a section. So they Okay. Thanks for your help.
See you later, Dave. Okay. Oh yeah.
That's not going out for like public consumption.